We out here in the Bahamas, beautiful day, beautiful people. Listen, if you out here living this life to where it's like, you know, you gonna be out on the scene, you're gonna be out doing things. If you gonna do it your best. Because when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you play good. So a lot of y'all out here is comfortable being over 20% body fat. Y'all need to trim it down. It's trying to trim down the fat. It's trying to get yourself back right. You know? Like, it's a lot of beautiful women out here looking for a good looking man. Not just go to the inside. Like, they like the good men who do them right. Of course they do. And they like the men who can spend a bag on them too, of course. However, you gotta understand that there's a difference between need and desire. Listen, you wanna be the kind of guy that can be broke but still pull beautiful women. Why? Because he has the desirable looks. You wanna be that kind of guy. You got two types of men in this world. The man who cares more about the pockets and his character when it comes to females, and you got the man who understands that sometimes it's as simple as just looking good, having that aura, and whether you broke or whether you rich or poor, ain't no woman that you cannot get attracted to you. So the whole point is this, right? If your goal is to get a woman to be attracted to you, if you want to get women, if you want to go after that life, at least do it looking your best. Because when you looking your best, you increasing your chances. You know why? Because when a woman sees a guy, right, she don't see what's in his pockets. The first thing she sees is him. So if the first thing she sees is you, what's going to dictate whether she finds interest in you or not is going to be how you look, what your body's like. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's your grooming, whether it's your beard, whether it's your hair, whether it's your body, however you put yourself together, right? You got to make sure you're presentable in all ways, all shapes and forms, all the time, right? There is no lazy days. There is no days where you just coming outside like, I don't give a fuck. Nah, you got to look your best every day. Because when you're looking your best, you're going to play the best. And that's based off of you feeling your best. So y'all got to keep that in mind when it comes to this game, man. You got to keep that in mind. This is body game that we teaching. This is body game. Looks maxing. You know, I don't consider myself a looks maxing coach. I don't consider myself a body game coach. But what I do consider myself is somebody who was once an average dude to now above average. Just based off of putting in the consistency, you know, the training, the hygiene. And the hygiene is not just, you know, throwing on some deodorant or washing with, you know, soap. Hygiene is how you present yourself, you know. Do your breath smell fresh? Is your teeth brightened up? Is your hair groomed? Is your beard trimmed nicely? You know, do you have a hairstyle that fits your face? So that's all hygiene and looks. Body game is nothing besides working out and also disciplining yourself when it comes to what you put in your mouth. Because what you put in your mouth will dictate how your body turns out. Seriously. So, you know, like I said, we out here in the Bahamas. It's a beautiful island, beautiful women everywhere. And it's just like, man, the options is limitless. I got a mindset of abundance. You gotta be the kind of man that decides that he's gonna get up and do what he gotta do regardless of how he feels. Because no one's gonna save you. No one's gonna get you that girl. And even if someone was to come and save you and get you that girl, whether it's your friend, whether it's your home girl, whether it's your mom, if they do land you that date, land you that girl, they may get you in the door, but they can't help you maintain it. That's the thing. You gotta maintain it yourself. And so the same way men go into relationships, they get married, and then they end up having sexless marriages, or the spark goes down, the intimacy dials down. It's because the man falls off. He stops doing what he's supposed to do to keep the relationship alive. The woman, she begins to lose interest and feel like she made a bad bet, but she stays with him because it's what she's used to. It makes her feel safe and secure. At the same time, she don't desire that relationship no more. So yeah, it's fucked up to say that it happens, but it happens. Mostly because our men is falling off. We live in a world today where men are okay walking around looking 8 to 9 months pregnant. We live in a world where men now are okay with having poor hygienes, low standards, accepting bullshit from women. So we gotta tighten up as men. As men, we gotta tighten up and do what's better for us, but also what's best for them as well, right? If you had a daughter, or if you got a daughter out there, Would you want your daughter dating an overweight, nonchalant guy, or would you want her dating a guy who is gonna go get it for himself, for the family, and also who is in top tier shape, who looks like he can be a threat? Would you rather her date somebody who is a simp, or date somebody who has boundaries, who has principles, morals? You know, so you have to ask yourself this question: what kind of man do I want to be in my daughter's eyes? What kind of man would I want my daughter to marry? And that's just to say, a lot of us gotta wake up and look in the mirror, right? It's not just about looks, looking good, but it's about, the character you built from this. It's about the discipline, the mindset you built from this. That's what's most important. So I want to get that message to y'all, because, life is good when you're living on the fit, the good looking. You don't even gotta have money. You don't gotta be rich. You gotta be able to be a hardworking man. You gotta be able to, get that body game up, get your mouthpiece up, get your mindset going, and you good. You in there. You gonna attract attention. You gonna attract things in life. Things, people, places, opportunities, it's gonna come your way. You just gotta build that person, so when it comes your way, you ready. It's an old saying. It's like, they say, prepare, and then maybe a time will come. But I'll say, be prepared ahead of time, because whether you prepared or not, that time is gonna come, and it's either gonna reveal you or expose you. So y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I encourage y'all to do what y'all haven't been doing, which is to get out of y'all comfort zone, get y'all body right, get y'all mind right, so y'all can get y'all life right. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. We out here enjoying life, getting to it. Peace out.